Breast compressions are a very useful tool that I share with all my clients. Sometimes they're very useful for babies who are a bit slow to feed and not gaining well. Maybe they're not very effective at drinking. So I'll show you how to do them, and then I'll explain a bit more about how and why we would use them. So basically, in whatever position you're feeding your baby, this is a popular one, like the cross cradle or the cradle, or you might be doing rugby hold or something more laid back like that. Whatever position you're holding your baby, while they're feeding and keeping them on the breast, you hold their shoulders gently but firmly, try not to push their head. And then if the drinking slows a little, you can use breast compressions, which is where you gently squidge your breast in different ways whilst keeping the baby on. I'll take the baby off to show you. So basically, keeping the baby on, you can make a C shape and press back, or a U shape, or squeeze like you're squeezing an orange. You might find different areas, like there might be something down here in the outer quadrant that's often quite congested. There's little reservoirs of milk down there. So basically, what would normally happen is a baby will go to the breast and then they do rapid sucks without swallowing for something like 30 seconds. Then a milk flow begins, maybe after 30 seconds or a minute, and you see them actually start gulping. You can watch the movement in their throat when they're starting to gulp, and you know that they're swallowing. And when that first letdown of milk has passed, their swallowing might really slow, the suck to swallow ratio becoming much less efficient, and or they might begin to fall asleep. And at that point, it's really valuable to gently press and hold your breast in different ways. Don't be digging your fingertips in, just use like the heel of your hand or the whole palm. And try not to hold too close to the nipple, and not really focusing on pushing forward either, because both of those things can disrupt the latch. So just keeping baby firmly held on, gently squidge different areas. Another added bonus of this is it's really helpful for you to get to know different areas of your breast, and you tend to get a feel for which areas tend to have more milk or become a bit more heavy, and you can gently clear places that are becoming a bit congested. So sometimes we do this because a baby might be rather sleepy or not gaining well. A baby might be quite an inefficient feeder and need a bit of a boost. Another reason to do this, which is a bit of a 50-50 advice, is if you're very uncomfortable breastfeeding or there's damage happening with the latch, obviously plan A would be to resolve the damage and find out what's going on and make it better. But if that's not easy to do, or if, for instance, you're waiting for a tongue tie appointment or something like that, then using these breast compressions gently towards after the first flow has passed, using these breast compressions, get more milk into your baby more quickly. Swapping sides frequently I also recommend, and in that way they've got less time on the breast damaging. They get more calories in less time, just to make it a bit more effective and hopefully to reduce the damage that you're experiencing. I share this with almost all of my clients, especially really helping people observe that suck, swallow, breathe rhythm. The first bit is a baby just sucking, and then it goes into suck, swallow, breathe, and we hope that they're doing 1 or 2 sucks per swallow maximum. And when you see that ratio change, there's lots of sucks per swallow, or when you see them start to go really sleepy or they're just sucking and not swallowing, that's an excellent time to try some breast compressions. And then when that stops working, swap sides. One comment I would make is that some babies, when you do this, or during some feeds when you do this, babies actually go the other way, and instead of taking a load more active gulps, they literally just kind of edge away and spit the boob out. And I think that that's nice to have respect for their feedback, that maybe we're actually just jetting more milk into their mouth while they'd rather be asleep.